But it also gives you a little theory test. Now, the theory test has got 40 questions. Now, I only had my drone 4 or 5 days ago, maybe, probably a little bit more. So I wasn't aware that you had to do like a mini theory test if you've got a drone over a certain weight capacity. But luckily for us, if you've got the Flip or anything under the 250 grams, 249, it's optional. But I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to go onto the site and have a look and have a read and, you know, find out the ins and outs of what we can do, where we can do things and so forth. But I went onto it and it was actually entertaining. Did mine last night, failed the first one and passed the second one. 40 questions, 30 questions to pass it. When you pass it, guys, they send you a little, well, you can print off the card one, like a credit card, or an A4 one, which is handy really, guys. You can just put it in your drone box. And if you are out and about and people say, you know these do-gooders, where's your license and so forth, well, you can have a little lanyard with your name on, and there's a little barcode, which I'll put around here somewhere, a little barcode. And if they want to really be nitty-gritty and be a pain in the arse, they can scan it and they can see that you've registered and that you've actually done the theory test. But it's really easy, guys, and it's quite good, because some questions are really like, wow, really, you know what I mean? You know, it's the pick out of the middle one out of the three of them, and some of them are like, wow, okay, that's quite tricky. But what you can go into on this CAA on Google, you can go back and look through all the information. It will tell you individually, so you start learning on the job, which to me was a blessing, because as you probably know from previous videos, I've got a little bit of dyslexic. So when it comes down to reading and tests and stuff like that, I do find them quite daunting. Hence why I do YouTube for a living, as well as work. But it was really easy to follow, and I passed it. And before you know it, I was like, I had the thing come through about 3 hours later with my name on, address on, and my scan card, and like the drone thing on the top of it. So now I've actually got it. It's saved on my phone. So if anybody does ever say anything to me, I can just go, "Boop, there it is." You know, go and do one, you absolute prune. But if you are under 13, guys, I'm just reading off some notes now, so I don't want to forget anything. If you're under 13, guys, and you need to do the theory test for it, you need to be sitting with the parent or your guardian, just so you know it's data protection, because obviously they're quite young. But obviously, if you're a 13-year-old, guys, and your parents have given you a drone over the 249, that is 500 grams,